Hello everyone, I'm Sean.
This is Hoon.
And we are the Courageour Frights, back once again for another movie review.
Yes.
So this time we covered Mortal Kombat 2.
Yes.
Long delayed Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
So this is a movie supposed to come out in October, I believe, and then for some reason just came out. Mm-hmm. And it stars Karl Urban as Johnny Cage, the character everybody wanted the first movie to be about, as our kind of POV character. Johnny Cage, of course, is a Hollywood action star.
Yes. From like the 90s.
Yeah. Who, for some reason, is chosen by the gods to represent Earth in a tournament after the ruler of Outworld, or whatever it's called, decides to try to take over Earth.
Yes.
And so they have to put together Raiden, who's the god of thunder. Raiden, they call him Raiden.
Yeah.
Decides to put together a team, Nick Fury style.
Yeah.
And he goes to Comic-Con.
Yeah, he goes to Comic-Con.
And finds Johnny Cage. And decides that he is the representative of all of Earth.
After Johnny Cage is disgusted by influencers, I guess.
Yes. And that's how the movie starts, and he ends up fighting in the tournament, immediately gets his ass kicked. And
yeah, because he doesn't have any powers. Like, literally just a guy.
Pretty much. And then intrigue ensues, and they go through the course of the tournament, and some other stuff happens where the wizard of Shao Kahn decides to try to kill Raiden and take his powers and cheat through the tournament.
Because he's always like, the power of a god in the palm of your hand.
So that's basically the general gist of the story. It's very simple. There's a lot missing from the story. Like, things just happen.
Yeah.
Whole scenes seem like they're not put in there because they're really not important. Because this knows what it is.
It has like a little bit of plot, and then it goes into like fighting. Like I said, I didn't watch the first movie, so I'm going in kind of blind. I didn't even know the one character apparently was from the first movie.
Yeah, Cole Young, who's from the movie. It wasn't even in the games. Yeah. They get rid of him.
Yeah, he just like, oh, let's just kill him.
I kind of figured they were going to do that because they weren't giving him any backstory or anything. No. He had like 2 lines of dialogue before he fought the main villain.
His thing was, you keep punching him, and then he just attacks back with your punches. That's his thing.
Right, that was his thing.
Yeah.
In the first movie. But, which is like Black Panther's suit.
Yeah, it's Black Panther suit.
It's like a kinetic energy shield or something.
Which actually is kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting thing.
Right.
But.
So, Shao Kahn just like...
Yeah, that's like... That would suck to be the guy. It's like, oh, your first fight against the boss.
This
the
like
final boss.
Immortal warlord that can't be beaten.
That's who you have to fight.
Which, by the way, Shao Kahn sucks.
Yeah, he
as a fighter. Like, he gets mortally wounded every fight he's in. Mm-hmm. Except for he cheats so that he can't die.
Yeah.
But if he didn't have that cheat code thing going on... He didn't have his Game Shark.
Yeah, he put the Konami code in.
Yeah, he would have got like absolutely destroyed.
What is that the blood code or whatever you had to put in for like back when the Mortal Kombat came out for the Genesis? You had to put the blood code in, or you could like see the blood or something.
Something like that. But yeah, if he didn't cheat, he would have lost like every fight he's in practically.
Yeah.
Also, we discover fire does nothing.
Yeah.
Anybody who shoots fire, worthless.
Yeah. Even though Liu Kang had that, it's like he can control fire to make them turn like dragons and stuff.
It still didn't do anything.
But yeah, it literally did nothing.
So we got a pretty decent selection of characters here. You have Raiden's in the movie, Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Jax, Sonya, Baraka's in there. And then you have, like, Katana on the other side.
Yeah, Jade.
Shang Tsung, who's, like, the wizard or whatever.
Yeah, Shang Tsung, and then that necromancer guy. I don't even know his name.
He's just the necromancer.
Yeah, he was, like...
and
like
what's the Australian guy from the first
Kano.
Kano, yeah. I liked him. There's a great part of the film that's, like, a comedy where they team up Johnny Cage with Kano.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if that's just like an in-joke or something, because Karl Urban, I think, is from New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
So it's like pairing those two up. That worked really well. Karl Urban's great in this, but he's great in everything, pretty much.
Yeah. Isn't Kano like a bad guy? Like,
well, he was in the first one.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah. And he's kind of a bad guy in this one too, because
He's
Shao
kinda
Kahn resurrects him,
yeah.
but he doesn't like Shao Kahn's setup because everything in the other world sucks.
Yeah, he wants to do other things.
Yeah. So, yeah, he comes back.
He's like a laser eye. He's like,
yeah,
like what is his name? The guy from X-Men, Cyclops.
Yeah, they bring in laser eye mode. Bihan's back. They never call him Sub-Zero in this. They did once.
But
he's actually Noob Saibot.
Yeah, he's Noob Saibot.
So it's like a different version.
Apparently in the lore, because we looked a little bit of lore up before he did this.
Yeah.
Apparently it is Sub-Zero, so it kind of makes sense.
It seemed fairly lore accurate.
Yeah.
And then Hiroyuki Sanada's back as Scorpion again.
Yes.
And he says, "Get over here."
Yeah,
again, which he did that in the first movie.
They literally took like the soundbite from the game.
Yeah, they did that in the first movie.
Yeah.
I was like waiting for him to do it, but then I was like, he did it in the first movie. Why would they do it again? But they did it again.
I guess it's probably his thing. So
yeah. And then they did the Mortal Kombat theme in the credits.
The only thing they didn't do is like, he does breathe fire. They really should have had the skull face and just have him breathe the fire which that's from the first game or whatever.
He might have done that in the first movie.
Where he takes off his like mask and it's like a skeleton head and just shoots fire out of his mouth.
He might have done that because I think he's dead at one point in the first movie. So they kind of captured the games fairly well in this. Like, it's almost flawless for a fighting game movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's very fast-paced. It's got some really good action.
I do like how they basically, when you do the fights or whatever, it takes you like levels, like stages. Yeah. It's really, it's like, okay, I guess that's the way to make it to where you're fighting in like different stages from the game. Because they took like different stages from I don't know which game I don't know if it's from the second game or like, I recognize some of those levels from the third game.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was in the second game or not.
Probably a combination of stuff.
Yeah.
They have a couple funny Easter eggs in there.
Yeah.
Almost all of them with Johnny Cage. Mm-hmm. There's one point where he thinks Raiden is a cosplayer for Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Which is like a reference to the fact that was one of the big inspirations for Mortal Kombat. And if you go back and watch that movie, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like Mortal Kombat, but it's 10 years before Mortal Kombat existed. And he has a Lord of the Rings reference because he's Karl Urban. Mm-hmm. So he's got to have a reference to that. And some other thing. And then his character, Johnny Cage, has always basically been Jean-Claude Van Damme. And they do that in here. Like, he has a finisher move where he does a split and punch a guy in the nuts.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same thing as JCVD. He's also just JC.
Yeah.
And it says JC everywhere. And then, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme just abbreviates himself as JCVD all the time. So it's very similar. Although he has this Chuck Norris fight record, though. Because he was, like, 5 times world champion or something.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Well, Chuck Norris was. And Johnny Cage, they said that in here.
Yeah, because that's one reason why they picked him is because he was like this.
Well, he used to be a world champion. Like,
yeah.
That part was interesting because he's trying to say, I can't do this crap, I'm just an actor or whatever. But before he was a martial arts superstar in films, he was this guy that won all these tournaments.
Yeah.
And that's the way it was with all those guys. Like Chuck Norris, for example. Jean-Claude, I think, was a kickboxer or something.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that one.
But Chuck Norris was like the world champion for years before he got into films. So a lot of those guys, and Steven Seagal's a self-proclaimed 7th degree black belt in Aikido. He went from 1st degree to 7th like overnight.
Yes.
After he married the daughter of the sensei in the dojo. So, but anyway, they all had some kind of martial arts background leading into, which led to their film career. Mm-hmm. So, yes, they're actors, but in some way, a lot of these guys have to know how to do something.
Yeah.
If pushed.
Yeah.
Like, even guys that claim they're not martial artists, like Keanu Reeves or something. Like, if you got in a fight with Keanu, he probably would know how to do something.
Yeah, because he probably trained with other, like, actual martial artists.
Right.
Like,
so, I thought that was kind of cool, where they're just like, yeah, he basically does know how to fight, he just doesn't have confidence that he can do it. which that was interesting.
Or there's a lot of people, that don't want to fight. They're like, they know how to fight, but they don't fight.
Don't want to mess up his face.
Yeah, don't want
He
to mess
said
up
that
his
at
face.
one point, too. He's like, don't hit me in the face.
Yeah.
So, overall, I thought it was a fun film. It's very entertaining. Like I said, it's a little skimpy on plot and character development. It kind of just goes from scene to scene.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff just happens. Like, the one character is the queen of the one place that gets conquered by Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she shows up as an undead warrior.
Yeah.
And it's like that all happened off screen.
And he said that, I guess, it opened up her mind by killing her or something. I don't know. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But they find like a weird level with spikes on the ground.
I think the best fight for me was the fight between Liu Kang and
That was
Kung Lao.
that was by
really
far
good.
like the best one.
Yeah.
Because
Which
that was,
had
like,
the most emotional stakes, I
Yeah.
guess, because they're brothers, kind of. Even though they don't really tell you that until
Yeah.
like during the fight. Unless you know your lore, you're gonna be like, wait, those guys are connected in some way.
Which is that like a? I guess it's a little bit of spoiler here, but is that like setting up for a third movie?
Probably.
Because he gets stabbed and he's like, I now know why he meant this. I'm gonna go find him, and then he disappears.
Yeah, he just turned into like a fireball.
Yeah, it's like a fireball and like leaves.
But then he come back at the end.
I don't remember. I mean,
I think he was there at the end.
Oh, was he? Okay.
He got better.
I thought he like died. Like he like pieced out.
Well, maybe he did, but then they got their necromancer back.
Oh yeah.
Now the real question is going to be: are they bringing back Cole Young? Because he was not a popular character in the first film. In this film, they smashed his head and dissolved his body in acid. Like they fucking hated that dude.
He's like super dead.
Yeah. So it's like, can they even resurrect that guy?
It's like that Simpsons episode. It's like, I have to go to my people now. And it's like leaves.
Yeah. You just got
Like, is it alien?
obliterated. So I did like the necromancer thing. That's probably the lore. We're not experts on Mortal Kombat.
I don't even know who that character even is. It was like Gene Simmons or something.
They made some joke about him looking like Voldemort's ball sack or something.
I guess he was there because he did have him at the end.
Yeah, because
it was like, we need to get our fighters back. No, I have the. Won't they just be undead fighters then? It's like all undead
they might be
fighters.
able to fix it. I don't know. With Raiden there, maybe they can.
Yeah,
fix
maybe
it or
Raiden
something.
could just launch some
Make
lightning.
them back as normal people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the lore explanation as to how these guys die horrible deaths every game and then they come back.
Yeah, because like the one necromancer, they're just like resurrecting them.
Because sometimes there's like nothing left of you at the end of a fatality. You're like a pile of burned bones or something. Or
Like that
ash.
one with I guess Shao Kahn was pretty pretty violent there, but I think that might actually be the actual fatality, which I don't.
Some
know.
of them might be just straight up fatalities from the game.
Yeah, because I know like a lot of the newer games, those are pretty like
They're
intense.
Yeah, they're pretty insane. I do want to play the games. I just
Yeah.
never really I was aware of the Mortal Kombat games as a kid, but I didn't really play them much.
They used to have the thing where you have like you punch people and it shows their bones breaking and stuff,
Yeah.
which I don't know if that's like a newer game thing.
That's newer. I never owned any of them, but I did play them occasionally. So now I'm interested in Mortal Kombat. I guess this is doing all right. I mean, it did under project by like 20 million, but so far it's 60 some million.
Yeah, you're opening up against the movie that did really well this week, or like last week, but still doing well this week. Or actually, maybe not last week. It's been a little bit, but it's still doing pretty well. Is that Devil Wears Prada 2?
Right, which has made like 400 million or something. This movie made 63 million on like an $80 million budget.
Yeah.
So the possibility of at least breaking even is there, but it's probably going to have to rely on word of mouth, or if it can continue, like how much legs this thing has.
Yeah, 'cause I wonder how it's going to do next week, because this week's actually there was a lot of people in the theater today. Like it was actually quite a bit of people in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure any big movie comes out next week, so I mean we're moving in close on Mandalorian and Grogu, but that's 2 weeks from now.
That's from 2 weeks from now. I don't think there's anything next week.
Yeah, there's probably some minor movie or something. There's probably something we'd see, but
like
it's probably
Animal Farm or something.
like a random horror movie or something.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like any big, because I guess this one reason why they moved this film from last month to right now is because of the blockbuster. This is actually apparently the start of the blockbuster season. I thought that was in January, like not January, but June.
June.
I
guess it starts in May. I don't know. They always do like a big like action movie in March.
Yeah.
Too.
Maybe
that's
that might
usually
have
when they stick Godzilla movies is like March or May or April or something.
Yeah, maybe that's why they consider it like the blockbuster start.
Could be,
because if it's your action movies, yeah, because it's definitely an action movie. So
well, yeah. So I think if you're a fan of the games, I would think you'd be okay with this.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert on it,
I
so
agree.
I can't tell. A lot of the people I've seen that do play the games seem to enjoy this movie a lot. They're probably complaining about the story pacing and all that kind of stuff because this one guy I watch, Cody Leach, does mostly horror films. He said I saw his thumbnail and it said like a flawed victory or something like that. So I think it's more like
what, pacing?
It's probably that. It's probably too fast paced. It doesn't have any time to tell a story or build the characters. But it gets to the point, and then it's fight after fight after fight, which is a fighting game. So that's essentially what it is.
I guess really, I would probably hold off on comparisons and stuff until Street Fighter comes out,
Which
is this year,
sometime this year.
Yeah, because it's like you have two fighting game movies coming out in the same.
I feel like that's
year.
going to be similar because the character designs are like straight out of the game to ridiculous degrees.
Yeah, till where like Guile's hair is like the actual
Yeah,
hair.
it looks just like the game.
So it's kind of like.
So that's probably going to be 100% accurate to the game, and then it's probably going to be a terrible movie, but it might be a great adaptation.
Yeah, because like this movie has a way to do it because you're fighting in other realms, and it like pulls people into the thing. But I wonder how they're gonna do it in there. You're gonna be like walking. You're gonna like fly over to I don't know, the USSR and fight Zangief or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're gonna do that.
But
it could be interesting.
Yeah, I guess it's like we'll probably watch it anyway. So
yeah, we'll see it. So I think that's gonna be it for this one.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
here.
it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, so if you like action movies, if you like fighting games or Mortal Kombat fan, I would definitely say check it out.
I agree with that.
I think you'll enjoy it. If you're somebody looking for highbrow cinema, you're probably not
highbrow,
in the right place.
Artistic cinema.
If you're looking for that from a Mortal Kombat film, you might want to reevaluate your priorities.
Yes, exactly.
So anyway, that's going to do it for the review for Mortal Kombat 2. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more like this in the future. And you too could feel the strength welling within. See ya.
See ya.